Hey, it's Bob Phibbs, the Retail Doc. Thanks for joining me on a Friday afternoon. I just wanted to share something. I know a lot of people are going through an awful lot of stress right now and trying to figure out how do I possibly become or stay hopeful in the midst of all this unprecedented uncertainty. I'll tell you a quick story. Back in 2008, when everything was crashing around us, I had a house that I had in California that still hadn't sold and had already bought one in New York and lost four of my biggest clients in 1 week. And I was pretty freaked out. And two things about that is one, I stopped all my marketing and waited for the market to come back, which was probably waiting 10 or 11 months, which I should never have done. But two, I went through and I discovered there was a YouTube video of a 1950s motivational speech called The Strangest Secret. So I encourage you to find that. You can listen to it, which basically says we're about as happy as we make our minds up to be. And I listened to that multiple times through the weeks that came so I could kind of get my head back in the game. But I'll tell you, everything changed when I was able to start looking at more gratitude in my life. And maybe you've heard a variation of this. I call it the 555. And it's quite simple that when you go to bed tonight, you turn off the lights and you put your feet up from the floor and you're laying there in the darkness. By the way, don't have your cell phone by your head anymore and turn off your damn notifications. That's not going to help. But if you're trying to stay focused and stay positive, recount five things that went well that day. And I use my hands. So I'll start off by like, oh, I had a Zoom call with a client that was really great. Oh, I made the best cheeseburger on the barbecue. I don't care what it is. You decide. It makes no difference. But I want to make sure you get to five. I've had people say like, well, I can do two. It's like, no, five is the magic number. So that's done. Now you have to think of five more things you're looking forward to tomorrow. So that could be you're going to go for a walk with your dog, you're going to write the next bestseller, whatever it is that's specific that you can be looking for. I want you to think of those. And when you get those five, now you can put your head down on the bed, you can go to sleep. Okay, so you go to sleep. So then you'll wake up in the morning before your feet hit the ground. I want you to think of five things you're grateful that day. And they might be something totally different. I'm going to get up early and I'm going to go for a jog. I'm going to do whatever it's going to be. And you get to those five. And now you can go forward and you can have your day. And the reason why this is so important is we have to gird our loins for what hope we can bring in. And I think hope only comes when we are grateful. And the more grateful we can become, the more we start seeing hope. Look, the reality is that it is easy to lose sight of the fact that there is a tomorrow, that we are working towards something. I don't care what retail you work in. At the end of the day, we are going to get through this. But you're of no use to anybody if you are stressed out and you are bringing all this crap into your body, especially worse. You're checking it right before you go to bed at night, like, oh my gosh, what else is even worse going to happen? And your body starts to shut down and all that stress takes its toll. If you're watching me, if you're following me, and there's 400,000 of you out there, you are some retail leader of some way, shape, or form in the world. And I want you to start finding more gratitude in your life. If this is valuable for you, I hope you'll give me some thumbs up, give me some likes. But really, I'm just here to serve, because what I'm telling all my clients right now is serve your customers first and you can bill and sell later. But right now, it's really important that you gird your loins for the fight, which is to control your mind and have the good stuff come in, hold on to it, and nourish that instead of just being bandied back and forth and then wait for things to get better. Look, in hope, I am fearless. And that's what I want you to take today on this Friday before we have a big weekend. So let me know what you think. Put it in comments, and I'll look forward to responding back to each of them. Bob Phibbs, the Retail Doc, out. As soon as I learn how to stop the recording.